Have you ever wondered why some of your teammates are super incredible and other ones are, well, less than desirable? Hey, I'm Lindsay from Salon Business School, and today we're going to dive into the four types of team members. And, it's just a great lens to look through anytime you're feeling like, hey, something might be off in my salon company. What could be contributing to this? So, today we're going to look at the four different types of team members. And when we're doing that, we know that there's two main drivers in, when we're looking at the different people on our teams. And one of those is values driven. And so we know when someone's values are in alignment with ours, it really tends to make the relationship just be a whole lot more smooth sailing. And then we also know the second driver to that is productivity. So when we have a team member who's highly productive, it's great on for so many different reasons, but they're taking home more pay. It's keeping, the health of the business in a lot better position. And, there's no room for idle hands when somebody's productivity is high. And so when we're looking at employees, a lot of it is we're looking at like, hey, are their values in alignment and are they productive? And so when we first look at this, when there could be somebody on our team, we like to call this first level a rodent. So this is where their productivity is low and their values are low. It could be somebody newer on the team. Usually, somebody doesn't make it past a level 3 staying in this position. Sometimes they do, but a lot of it is like, hey, you set out your company heartbeats, what your values are. These are the things that drive your mission and, what you have agreed upon to play the same game inside of your company. And so when somebody's not doing that, it's almost like you kind of feel like, is something wrong? Like they're kind of sneaking around. Sometimes their values can go up a little bit and you're like, oh, maybe they're, trying harder, whatever it is, they're doing a few more things around the salon. Or maybe their productivity sneaks up a little bit, whatever it is, it's like you can't quite figure out exactly what's going on with this team member. The second level is when their productivity is really high and their values are really low. And so this is we would really caution you if you put somebody inside of this category, beware because they are considered a Godzilla. And Godzilla can take out a whole organization. Uh, with those intentions because when their values aren't in alignment with yours, they're going to be actively disengaged. They're going to be going against everything that you say. They're going to be talking bad about the company. They're not going to be looking for ways to help others. They're not going to be a team player. It's going to be all about themselves. They're Godzilla. They're going to take over the world. They think that they got there alone. They have no values in alignment with yours. So really be cautioned if you have somebody on your team and you put them in this category. They could take out your whole organization. The next area we want to look at is the groupie. And this is when someone's values are really high. Maybe this is a newer teammate and, they don't have they're not, they're still in that retention phase where they're trying to keep the new guests that they're seeing and trying to be a really good team player. So these people are great. Like we need groupies for a band in order, to keep the energy up. And so the cool thing about this is like, hey, we just have to work on that productivity. We need to work on the retention with the guests so that we can get them up into that next category. The difference between like a rodent and a groupie is obviously their values are just totally different. A groupie sees the values of the company, they are in agreement with them and they are doing everything in their power to really exemplify what it means to be a great teammate. And then when their productivity does increase and their values are really high, these are what we call the heroes of the team. They're really looking out for everybody around them. They want everybody to win. It's not just about them. It truly is a team-based environment for the hero. And, they're really exemplifying those values. And so, of course, we want as many heroes as we can get on a team. This is a good exercise to just think about your company, where you would place different people, and then what it is that, you could be looking at from a coaching standpoint to help somebody get to the next level. Because who doesn't want to feel like a hero inside of the beauty industry? So if this has been helpful, please feel free to share it with somebody that that could really benefit from this information. Thanks for watching.